Welcome back to my DoveLems level solving commentary video series, everybody. And today we're going to be doing 10 more levels of the playing rank. But before I do so, a couple of remarks here. So first off, an apology to JCap76. Yeah, it actually turns out to be 76. I was pretty close on the number. But yes, that is the guy, aka Jeremy, yeah, on the Lemmings forums, who again I thank for putting together Dodo Chicalo's music pack that he used for his DoveLems pack. So yes, that's why you hear the music the way it is in the videos, or you will be hearing the way it is in the videos. And also, yeah, I also found out the Lemmings tracks are from the Super Nintendo Entertainment System port, so SNES. Um, yeah, I'm not really too familiar with like any of the Lemmings tracks from the other ports other than those, and the Amiga as well, just because for quite a while before I've learned that there is a way to like replace the music with the ones from for your liking from any port. Yeah, a lot of the ones that I hear would just be the default Amiga. Um, yeah, just because I think NeoLemmix comes with those anyway, with those tracks. But on the NeoLemmix website, yeah, there are several different music packs that you can download, yeah, from various ports of the game. So yeah, so naturally, since I grew up with the DOS version, I've generally used the DOS version, yeah, whenever I'm let's playing level packs that don't really have a music pack. Um, but yeah, so that's pretty much what I found out in my research. And yeah, so far the series, yeah, it's only been one video so far, but it seems to be off to a pretty good start, especially as Pew has already seen the first one. And yeah, I haven't heard from Dodo Chicalo about his remarks on my videos yet, but well, I understand that he is a busy guy anyway, so yeah, it's just whenever he's able to watch it, or he could just simply watch them silently. And but I think for the most part, yeah, the levels of the commentary video series that I do these packs on, yeah, generally the author of those packs have been nice enough to leave a comment on my videos, so yeah. So I'm pretty sure Dodo Chicalo will follow suit, but well, yeah, if he doesn't, then that's okay too. But yeah, I just think that this kind of video series that he would definitely enjoy, since I am showing off his pack, yeah, in video form, and also providing some very nice commentary on top of that. So yeah, so it's just whenever he's able to get to able to watch them and everything. Yeah, no rush at all, of course. Yeah, these videos on my YouTube channel won't be going anywhere. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say for now. So, yes, one more thing, and that is, if I am doing a levels of a commentary video series, it's generally on just on those packs that I really like very much. And of course, since you can tell that I love DoveLems a lot, because that's why I'm doing this video series. And yeah, again, I've already praised this plenty of times in my previous video as well. So yeah, this is just a really great pack. Yeah, that I really liked a lot. Yeah, ever since I first played it on Lemmini all those years ago. So, and it still holds very well to this day. So, yeah, it's definitely one of the highly regarded packs. You know, just like DoveLems and PimoLems and whatnot. Oh, and for regarding DoveLems, yeah, that one I played it on DOS. Yeah, so I said that I played it back when I was in high school, but I played it for DOS. And now there is a new Lemmings conversion that was done by Lemmini, I think. Yeah, maybe Mobius had a hand in doing some of it as well, but I don't remember. But anyway, yes. DoveLems was the very first custom Lemmings level pack I ever played. Yeah, followed by DoveLems, which again is my second one, but my very first one that I played for Lemmini. So yes, I think that's all I wanted to say for the time being. So let's go ahead and get started now. Alrighty, playing the level, concentration camp. Oh yes, this one. Yeah, I interestingly was actually stumped on this one, and but it's only because of the huge lapse of time that has gone, yeah, since the last time I played through DoveLems, and yeah, I've already scrolled too far. That's what happens when I get distracted because I'm talking and everything. And yeah, and so because of the huge amount of time that has that has elapsed, yeah, I just couldn't remember how to solve this one. And yeah, it seems that I had two solutions here. One which the other one is just like an alternative to this one, but yeah, I think I'll show both of them off. Yeah, and another Lemmings track, yeah, from the Super Nintendo port. At least I'm sure it's from that port. Yeah, I didn't quite read the music tracks, track names to see if they had SNES at the very end. But anyway, yeah. So obviously you need to build twice, yeah, to get over the gaps. Okay, and then bash twice through the pillars, and then mine up here, and then mine over here. Alrighty, and I believe this is pretty much what's intended here, and that is you need to block before the traps here. And yeah, something that I forgot to mention here is that this mode right here that you see right now, this is called CPM, or Clear Physics mode. And in this mode, it basically turns everything into a gray slash dark gray colors to tell you which are steel, which is terrain, and where are traps and everything. Yeah, so it shows you the trigger areas for exits, traps, and you can even see the blocker views as well by these pink rectangles. Yeah, and light shaded grade is terrain, while dark shaded grade is steel. Yeah, meaning you cannot use destructive skills to destroy them. Yeah, such as the digger, the miner, the basher, and the bomber. Yeah, and there are some other skills that you cannot use them on as well, but you only find them in new Lemmix. Yeah. And that's another thing I should have touched upon as well. Yeah, DoveLems is one of those packs that only uses the classic 8 skills, meaning the skills that you only find in Lemmix 1. Yeah, so, you know, the climber, the floater, bomber, blocker, builder, basher, miner, and digger. Yeah, so you're not going to see any of the Neo Lemmix exclusive skills, such as the disarmor and the stoner and the stacker, etc. Yeah, there's plenty more, but yeah, you will not see them in this pack at all. Yeah, except for the very last level at the Mazo rank. Or Mazo? Yeah, yeah, now I don't remember how you say it, but yeah, I would need to like look that up now. But anyway, yeah, you need to dig here, and then you need to bomb twice, and then send these all as climbers and then floaters to get down safely. Because, yeah, once again, this is a splatfall. Yeah, they will splat without a floater. And the climber and the floater are both permanent skills, meaning they stay with the lemming until the lemming either dies or exits. Yeah, and floaters can fall for any height safely. Yeah, they would never be able to splat because of a large fall. So yes, that is the first solution. Let me go ahead and show the second solution. Yeah, it's pretty much like if I remember correctly, it uses like compression to get through the traps, I think, or rather, one of the traps. So because of that, most of the solutions should be the same. Yeah, up until we reach around this area right over there. Yeah, it's pretty much all the same so far. And then, yeah, I used the terrain here to my advantage here by first digging at the very top, and then I block not too far from the digger. Yeah, and then I go ahead and block, make the digger block. And so in this way, the lemmings that are falling from above, they pass through the blocker, and it's able to keep going to the right. And so they are tightly contained between these two blockers. So yes, I did indeed use compression to get through the first trap. Yeah, and then I use a bomber with a lemming in the middle to release both blockers. And this is only possible if the blockers are placed as close to each other as possible. Yeah, and if so, then you can use that trick of bombing a lemming in between to release both blockers. Yeah, of course, it's not required anywhere in this pack at all. So, but rather, this is just an alternative solution that I'm showing, which is definitely more complicated than the intended solution. Yeah, the first replay that I showed you, that should be intended. Yeah, because I'm pretty certain the intention is to like avoid both traps by making them block so that they don't walk into the trap triggers. But anyway, yeah, when you do this though, essentially because the lemmings are pretty close, yeah, you only get 2 of them killed. Yeah, and so therefore you're allowed 1 more loss as a result. Yeah, which if I wanted to, I could use a bomber, but no, I did not. Oh, actually, no, it would not matter anyway because you only have enough climbers and floaters for 6 of them. So therefore, yeah, you will still save the requirement anyway. But this time you save the bombers. Yeah, and even if you were able to only get 1 to die to the trap, then again, yeah, it's not really possible to save everybody, or rather to save more than the requirement, since you only have 6 climbers for them to get over the steel wall, yeah, before they exit anyway. So yeah, that's just my second alternative solution there, which again is a little harder to pull off, and you just need to like use you know, blocker mechanics to your knowledge there. Yeah, in order to achieve the compression needed. Yeah, in order to take an alternative route other than the long way around. Anyway, playing 12. Don't let them leave the way. Yeah, very nice wordplay there. So instead of lead, yeah, leave. So yeah. Anyway, for this level, we have playing 12 here. There we are. Oh, I really like this one. Except, yeah, this is just a ton of everything. So yeah, there are many ways to go about this. But I love its repeat. Yeah, which I believe we will find in the evolution rank. Yeah, I can't quite remember which rank it is in now. Yeah, I can't remember if it's the next one after playing or the one after that. But anyway, yeah, what I do is I bash with the first lemming at the bottom right. And I believe everyone just gets a climber from this entrance, yeah, if I remember correctly. Yeah, because there are 3 entrances and 20 lemmings in total. Yeah, there's about 6 from each entrance. No, 6 for one entrance and then 7 for 2 of the entrances. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken here. So therefore, there are enough climbers for everyone from this entrance. So yeah, and then I just built with the first lemming from the second entrance from the left. And then after that, I just released, or rather, max out the release rate. And then, again, as I said, set everyone up as climbers. So yeah, ended up using 7 climbers. So therefore, there's only 7 from this entrance. So yeah, pretty easy to say everybody here. And you don't really need to like spend that many skills either. Plane 13, the worst stem. Yeah, just another pretty easy one with 10 of every skill except for builders where you have 20. Yeah, and you're also missing a couple of skills here as well. In particular, the bomber and the digger. And what else are you missing here? 2, 4, 6. No, that's it. Just the bomber and the digger. But again, should be easy to say everybody as well. So just block here, and then while sending one lemming on ahead, we go ahead and build over the gap. And then yeah, float down. And then yeah, I just built into the grass to turn around. And then we go ahead and make this platform, I believe. So yeah, that takes 3 more builders. And then build over the next gap. And then finally build over the final gap before the exit. And then what I do here is I mine the terrain below the blockers so to release them. And then I max out the release rate. Yep. And then I go ahead and have the worker lemming build again to turn around. Yeah, 1 builder is enough because he hits his head under the staircase there. And that's it. And yeah, this is a safe fall here. So as you can see, the red line is below the builder staircase there. Yep, and another save all solution as you might have seen. Okay, plane 14, Simple Life. Alrighty, another pretty good one, and yeah, I think I've seen the remake that Dota Chikalo posted on the Lemmings forums. Yeah, where he collected his packs. Yeah, that version is essentially for his new DoveLems remastered. Yeah, looks pretty good, by the way. Yeah, just wanted to let Dota Chikalo know that. Ah, yes, the can. Although I don't think this is the Super Nintendo version of the track though. Yeah, if anything, this is like the maybe the Genesis. I really have no idea. Yeah, I am less familiar with the Lemmings tracks from other ports other than those. Yeah, as I said. By the way, yeah, I built twice to the left, and then I start building again to the right. Okay, and then 1 more staircase to the left, yeah, in order to get up here. And then I think I just simply brute force my way up through the ceiling. Yeah, it seems like that. Because then I just started bashing away the ceiling. Yeah, as we get closer and closer. Yeah. So, therefore, they just barely touch the exit trigger, but they still get to that point so that they are able to exit rather than walk past it. So yeah, it's a save all solution there. Yeah, and yeah, I just brute forced it, and that is possible. But in the new version, it should not be. Yeah, because I believe there is terrain in the way. Yeah, and so you have to find an alternative route there. Yeah, I don't exactly have the all the map memorized though. But I could always take a look again after I'm done recording here. Anyway, plane 15, ground floor, please. Alright, another pretty good one here. Although you're more limited on resources this time. There we are. Yeah, but you do have floaters to get down safely. But yeah, here I saved everyone, if I remember correctly. So, block turn everybody around. So, I go ahead and bash, and then I max out the release ray, so as to get everybody inside the digger pit on time, before it becomes too far for them to fall, and then they start splying. So anyway, yeah, I go ahead and dig with the final lemon that goes out to the right. Yeah, just low enough so that I can bash the blocker free. And then, with the last lemon going to the left, I go ahead and make him dig as well. Okay, and then I go ahead and dig with the basher. And yeah, both of these will just float and go to the exit. And same thing with this one, will also float. Okay, and then build over the gap. And then finally bash the crowd out, and that's it. So, plenty of skills left over here. Yeah, just use the blocker and the builder as well. Yeah, the builder, you'll have to use it, of course. Yeah, because there's no other way for the crowd to get to go over to the other side. So yeah, a pretty good level there. Yeah, really like it. Plane 16. Disappearance. Alrighty, and for this one, it is just a digger spamming exercise here, because you don't have any other digging destructive skills. So therefore, the only way to get through the wall is to dig all of it away. Although, given that there is no time limit here, yeah, you're certainly more than welcome to take your time. Yeah, but I believe in the Lemmini version, you might have to like multitask a little. Although I don't think the time limit was actually that tight. Yeah, so therefore you can still take your time there too. Yeah, I'll have to check the replay now, but well, yeah, this is my solution. So I think I just simply use half the number of climbers. Yeah, to do all the work here. So yeah, you just got to make sure that all the wall disappears. Yeah, you can't really leave any pixel wall. Yeah, otherwise they have no way to get to the exit later. So yeah, this level is just nothing more but to teach the player that there are other ways to get through obstacles as well, other than to like, straightforward bash through it. Yeah, because if you give it even one basher, that's really all you need to do. Just bash through the wall. Yeah, and then you're done. But no, yeah, since you don't have any, you need to use diggers to remove the terrain instead. So, digging horizontally, yeah, that's pretty much the exact same effect as bashing. Except you need far more of them, yeah, depending on how thick the wall is. So yeah, I believe this ended up using 13 diggers. Yeah, because I believe you're given 30 in total. Yeah, but we have 17 left over, so that means I would use 13 of them. Or I use 13 of them in the solution. Plane 17, the heat of action. And this is actually an old version, or rather an incorrect version, yeah, because DoveLems recently released an update to his level, yeah, for his Lemmini version of the pack, which essentially just takes away the climbers. But other than that, yeah, there's like no other changes. Yeah, which essentially means that you can't send everybody from the bottom 2 entrances up as climbers. Instead, you need to just build them out now, yeah, with the builders that you have. Yeah, which definitely makes it a bit more challenging. But at the same time, I think the number of builders might have been increased as well. I don't remember though. But anyway, yeah, need to build over this gap, of course. Yeah, and then dig mine here, and then dig here, and then build over the digger pit. Okay, and then I go ahead and build to the left here. Okay, and then I mine to stop the digger. And yeah, the left entrance is perfectly fine here. Yeah, they're not in any danger. Oh yes, that's why I built. Yeah, so I can mine through the wall. Yeah, and they just hit the steel, yeah, and stop. Yeah, and then finally I just send everybody up as climbers, yeah, from the bottom entrances. So yeah, that's it. So in a way, you can kind of say that this is the easier version just because you don't have to do all that building. But yeah, in the newer version, you will have to build them out because you don't have any climbers. Yeah, and again, if I read correctly, I believe that's the only change. Yeah. Plane 18, Lemmings Brains. Brains. You know, kind of like what you might hear what zombies might say in some video games. Those undead creatures, yeah, just scrambling around wonderlessly, yeah, with arms out. Yeah, sometimes muttering brains. But anyway, yeah, you have a 10 of everything skill set here and 4 skill types. Bombers, blockers, builders, and bashers. Yeah. I believe here it's not really possible to save everyone, I don't think. But anyway, I block in the crowd with 2 blockers and while sending one on ahead to the left to build. Yeah, and then we would need to block on the staircase so that we go the other way. Yeah, and then I go ahead and bash the blocker free. And I would do the right blocker later at the end. Okay, yeah, and then I build up again. Yeah, just to get higher so that we could just simply use 1 basher. Okay, and then I go ahead and stop the basher. Yeah, mid-stroke. Alrighty, and then I go ahead and max out the release right here. Yep, and then I go ahead and use the final lemming in the train to bash the blocker free. Okay, and then I go ahead and build the blocker that got freed, yeah, to turn them around, and then stop the basher with a builder. Yep, and that's it. And yeah, and I went ahead and bombed the blocker. Yeah, although you can also use the nuke there if you wanted. Yeah, we achieve the exact same thing. Yeah, it's just that the bomber isn't like considered a skill or anything, so therefore you won't like deplete 1 from your skill quota. Plane 19, yours diabolically. And this is the first level with a time limit. Yeah, there's 2 minutes here. Alrighty. So second to last level for the video. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and build. And then I block. Yeah, after a couple of bricks. Alright, and then I go ahead and build. Yeah, so that we can like you know, you rather the trick from disappearance. Yeah, a couple of levels earlier. Yeah, we're gonna use the exact same thing here, where I just horizontally dig through the one-way wall. Since the arrows are going to the right, you cannot use bashers to go through it. Yeah, because the arrows are pointing in the opposite direction of the basher. So therefore, to get through it, yeah, you can use diggers instead. Because left and right one-way arrows will not stop diggers. Yeah, you can still use it on them. Yep. So just gotta make sure that you build, yeah, to get higher so that you can dig. Because digging on the steel does not work. Yeah, the digger won't even happen. Or the digger assignment won't even happen. Okay, and then I go ahead and max out, or dig here, and then also max out the release ray. So that I use the final lemming to mine, who will hit the steel and turn around. Yeah, releasing the blocker. And then I go ahead and turn him around. Yeah, here with a miner. Alrighty. Then I think I go ahead and build, yeah, to stop the digger. And then finally, you know, either a basher or a miner to release them. Yeah, so in this case, I used a miner. And we finish with 48 seconds to spare here. So plenty of time. So yeah, the time limit does look scary here, but it's not as tight as it appears, though. Yeah, especially if you're pretty efficient in doing the skills as quickly as possible there. And if I plane 20, wooden house. Alrighty. So the final level for the video. Okay, so the skill set was heavily modified here because of the skills you can't live without challenge that some of the forum members have done for this low. And I gotta say, the skill set kind of makes this low like more difficult than it should be. Yeah, considering that it is only like 20 levels into the pack. But well, that's just my opinion though. Yeah, this just makes the low harder than it needs to be. But anyway, send up the first 2 lemmings as climbers. Yeah, go ahead and bomb. And then we go ahead and use the miner to get through. And then build over the exit. Okay, and then we go ahead and mine down to the crowd. Yeah, this anyway is a bit precise here. Yeah, and then finally one more. Use the final builder to reach the exit, and that's it. Yeah, so all of this is like pretty tight. Yeah, but although I guess I could like scoot the builder staircase going to left a bit further back so that the final builder isn't as like precise. But well, yeah, what makes this low a big step in difficulty, in my opinion, yeah, at least with the current skill set, is just, you know, for example, the fact that you need to build over the exit. Yeah, which isn't like any low. I don't think there's any low in Lemmings 1 that requires it. Yeah, from the official game. And so yeah, just thinking of doing this is kind of a huge step in my opinion for like say like players who aren't like really good at the game and stuff. Yeah, like concerned newcomers / beginners, stuff like that. But yeah. So I don't exactly know how I feel about the low as a result though. Yeah, because of this really tight skill set. Yeah. it kind of like, in a way, doesn't make this feel like a plain level anymore, though. Yeah. And also, along with that, yeah, I will also have to say, playing alone is also like a big step up in difficulty as well. Yeah, just because of the fact that I struggled with it for quite some time. Yeah, before I finally found a solution. But I think that one is okay though, since you know, oftentimes you want to avoid traps rather than to like die to them anyway. So therefore, yeah, the easiest way to do that would just simply to block before the exit. I mean, before the traps. But you can also use digging destructive skills as well to like go under them instead. But yeah, I would also say playing alone is a big step up in difficulty as well. Yeah, along with playing 20 the way it currently is. But that's just my opinion on these levels though. Yeah, and honestly, I don't know if they would have a place, yeah, in a pack like DoveLems, which is considered to be like a like beginner friendly pack for the most part. Yeah, like it is easy up until you get to like to around the third rank and of course the final rank, the fourth and final main rank. Yeah, those lows are far harder than the lowest in the first two ranks. But anyway, that was the tempo lows at the plane rank. So next time we will finish up the rest of the plane rank. Yeah, by doing the final 10 levels. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this second video of the DoveLems level solving commentary video series, and I'll see you all for the next one.